Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to get over 7100 score in Guild Boss Kelak Extreme. So I have also noticed a lot of people, actually around 55% who do watch this channel, they are not even subscribed here. And it would be really cool if we can actually close that gap and make it to below 50%. And yeah, if you're new on this channel, or in general, if you think this channel is helpful or this video is helpful, or eventually you just enjoy watching the videos of our channel, it would be really cool to consider to subscribe, because yeah, we are really close on hitting 10,000 subscribers here. And yeah, here as you can see, I'm actually hesitating. I'm not 100% sure if we should continue this run, but then I decided to, okay, the card draw is actually pretty okay, so why not? Also on the right sides, we are going to show you guys the gear on Derriere, so only the top pieces are important, because yeah, mainly you get points for the damage. Obviously, if you do have the others stacked out, it's pretty cool as well. But yeah, here as you can see, I don't have them level 90, for example, which we lose points from that. If you do want to see the full gear, check out the other guide for Extreme we made already, where we only had like 6.6k. And here what we're going to do is, we're going to actually get the ult of Derriere right away, and we burn all Derriere cards. So the reason for that is we had like a 6.8k run already, and we are right now fishing for a perfect run, or at least for a 10 evasion Derriere run. So we don't have to play that conservative already or anymore. We only just burn any cards we get. And here, for example, I wasn't too sure if we can actually use the debuff, but I ended up deciding to, hey, we will keep the debuff, because yeah, the ult may actually hit pretty hard. I kinda regret that decision though, because then we would have maximized our card draw, but at the end we still or at least it still paid off, because it's not a bad run. So here as you can see, there's still a lot of HP left, and yeah, we always want to move to transition with the ult, because that way we get a stack and we lose all the ult gauges. Of course it can cuck us a bit, because yeah, if we can't rush the ult early enough back, it's annoying, and we always want to use the ult when we move to transition with the Elat. So also something, if you're going to use the ult, it's basically like a limited counter, because when the Elat ult runs out, it's also basically when you're going to have to finish, or you want to finish to have a more or less perfect run. And yeah, here we're just going to burn the daddy cards, and we also burn the rank ups. So it's actually pretty risky. It would have been probably smarter just to burn that and double rank up, but I was also afraid, like for example, maybe with a golden swipe to deal too much damage, so I ended up deciding that, and it actually gave us a very nice card draw. So what we're going to do here is basically we are going to rank up onto our Gotha ourselves, because the golden Gotha gives us actually 34 points. So it gives 10 points for just being golden, and 2 points each for every buff. And obviously we also burn other cards just to maximize our card draw, maximize our stacks onto Elat and Derriere. And here as you can see on the left side, we get a shit ton of points. And yeah, so here for example, we still got insane points, and I will explain also how I calculate the damage. So actually I'm not a prodigy or whatever, it's actually pretty simple. What you're going to do is, first of all, of course, you're going to check the health, how much health does the enemy has left, and how much attack does your unit have. So let's say for example for Derriere swipe, you're just going to check the attack of Derriere, so it's 45.6k, you multiply that by the percentage of the swipe, which means 2.4, it's equal to 240%, and that's the damage. And then there's that one risk I actually took. So if the golden debuff crits, it would have killed, but I knew if that wouldn't have crit, if it wouldn't have critted and the 1-star would crit, we are still good to go. And here as you can see, it's gonna be really close, and we almost killed, but we didn't. Also, by the way guys, I'm really not used to do voiceovers, I think you guys know that, because I'm not an English native speaker, so for me it's actually pretty hard to do that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys like more, because yeah, I'm trying to do that, but damn guys, I took a lot of tries to actually record this one. But yeah, so here as you can see, we got everything ready. We're going to show you guys what turn, how many stacks we are counting right now. We actually have a 10 evasion, and yeah, we are going to check Elat, who actually has 8 stacks, which is not the perfect way, and in turn 8, which is pretty good. So of course you can also try to like finish earlier and stuff, but it's really hard to get all those cards done. And yeah, so we're actually getting a 15.9 million crit, which is actually really huge. And the score is unfortunately not even a better score. So the score is actually 7,150, and we actually have a better run afterwards as well. And we show you guys the points here. If you guys were already impressed by the other run, like mentioned, this is going to be a even better run here. And yeah, we're just going to do the normal starting and actually getting the 7k score. There's no big secret or whatever. It's more the damage variance. So if you guys don't know what the damage variance is, in the game there's always a damage roll and you can deal up to plus minus 5% damage. For example, let's say a 10 million normal damage, you can deal 10.5 million, or you could also deal 9.5 million, which means if you hit the highest damage variance, you can get more points. So here we're going to change our minds. We're going to burn both attack cards, because yeah, we don't want to crit, so that's the reason why we're going to use the Elat debuff after the swipes, because hey, even if the chance is small, the chance is still it's still here, so it can happen. So that's the reason why we changed our minds. And yeah, here also, because I was still used to basically playing conservative, but I changed my mind really quick, because like mentioned, we had that very good run or decent run already with a 6.8k. So we moved here, but we changed our mind. Let's just burn all Derriere cards, and of course also one Elat card, just to basically work on the stacks early on, because yeah, it's, I would say, pretty helpful to do it as early as possible, because yeah, that means either you get a fast run or you get a fast run where you quit. So here, as you can see, also I'm decently happy. The cards are pretty fine. Like, it's very unfortunate that we didn't get any Daddy cards, but we got a decent amount of Elat cards, which isn't bad at all. So we are going to burn the Detonate card, which does a decent amount of damage. That's the reason why we let the card merge, and we also move to let the Eastern buff merge, because yeah, that way we can increase our card draw. And then we are moving to the second phase, which is just going to be, again, we want to have the ult of Elat, which we do have, and luckily we drew one freaking Daddy swipe. And because, like mentioned, golden Gotha cards gives us points, we're going to rank up ourselves, we're going to ult, and we're going to also burn the swipe and the Gotha ult as well, just to try to maximize our card draw. And our card draw is actually decent, so we are getting 4 new cards now. And yeah, we are actually getting a lot of good cards, basically all cards we were looking for. So we got 2 Daddy cards, which of course we still need a bit more, but we got a buff, we got the attack card, so we can just burn that. We can also burn Elat cards just for more Elat stacks. So right now we have 6. So basically we have secured to have 9 Elat stacks already. And with just one more Elat stack, we would be having a 10-10 evasion, of course, in case we are getting the Derriere cards. So because we have everything ready, basically, we can also burn the rank up, because all the other cards wouldn't have been really worth it to burn. So that is the reason why we just use the golden rank up for bonus points, and we make the setup. And as you can see, it actually paid off, because we got exactly 1 Derriere swipe, which was actually necessary, because yeah, if we would have had to, like for example, use something else like the buff, that would have been maybe destroying the run. And because it's the last turn, we're going to rush the ult, and we have 9 stacks at the moment. So the only sad part here is that we didn't get another Elat card. So the best would have been if we, for example, would have gotten a Elat card and a merger into Derriere to actually get a 10-10 evasion run. So yeah, here I just checked the turn, it's turn 7, and unfortunately it's just a 10-9 evasion run. So here, just checking again, it's turn 8. I'm counting how many stacks do we have. It is exactly 9, so with the buff it's going to be 10. We have 8 onto our Elat, so if we are going to use the debuff, it's going to be a 10-9 evasion, like I already mentioned. And then yeah, we're just going to ult. And actually what something weird, kind of weird, is this crit. It is still decently high. Like I mentioned, we are looking for 16 million, but we only got a 15.8 million crit. So it's actually a worse crit, but we still got more points, probably because of the golden Gotha. I'm not too sure, but it's still a very beefy score. That's it, guys. That's it for the video. This is how you can get 7182 score in Guild Boss Kelag Extreme. I really hope it was helpful, or if it was, make sure to comment, like and subscribe. Also, we recently started to stream a lot on YouTube, so if you want to stay up to date, just join our Discord channel, and before that we streamed a lot on Twitch, so check our Twitch channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.